So the thing that I was talking about, the injection is called the intrathecal chemotherapy, which is basically an injection that you get in your spine. It's basically helps you just kind of reach areas that the chemotherapy itself it's not able to reach. That typically is like your brain and the spine area. So an injection it's performed like right in your back. uh, they numb that area so that you don't feel any pain, but you can still feel the pressure as they are extracting the liquid. The doctors they like to call it white wine. It's pretty cool. And then they extract the liquid, and then they inject the chemo, and then boom, 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 it goes. It's pretty intense. After the procedure it's done, you have to come back. You come back to your room and you lay flat for 2 to 3 hours to avoid any pain. In the past, I've gotten severe pain. I mean, when you get the pain, it's like the most craziest headache you can feel. It's intense, and if it's really bad, then you just tell your nurse, and they'll bring like narco so that they can control the pain. There was once a time when like my headache was not going away, and I had like severe spine pain, and I couldn't even move, and it was like the most painful thing ever. It hasn't happened yet. So tomorrow they're planning on doing that. Tomorrow Monday they're gonna do it again. Every time I come back from my rounds, that has to be performed. You look at the big picture and you're like, okay, I have to go through this because I don't want cancer cells to get to my brain. Because if it does, then that's a different story. But they're gonna do that tomorrow. Every time they do it, I get really nervous. I don't know why I get really nervous. I get like crazy. I just get crazy nervous. And but I mean, once it's done, it's no big deal. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It's not that much, not that long. So yeah, that's kind of it. I can go into more deeper details, but that's kind of like the very basics. It's just an injection that is done in your back. It's numbed, and you have to do it every time you're back in chemo, and it's part of the procedure to avoid any of the cancer cells from spreading in your brain. And yeah, I mean that's it. Hey everyone, so I just got my intrathecal chemo done like about 10 minutes ago. I was the first one and lasted for about 20 minutes, I think. And but I was there, the whole thing took about an hour. Once, basically, whenever I get the intrathecal chemo done, I feel like I'm basically done with chemo because the pick line and this are the two things that make me the most just kind of like makes me pretty nervous. But overall, I mean, once it's done, all I get to do is just kind of chill. So for the next 3 hours, I'm just gonna take a power nap, a real power nap. I'm just mainly just to lay flat so that I can allow the chemicals of the chemo just kind of go and make its way downtown. Just kidding, make its way to the areas where um, typically chemo is not usually able to go through when they do it through the pick line. So that's what's gonna happen. So, and another thing of course is to avoid any pain or anything like that. So yeah, I just get to lay on the bed flat for 3 hours and just kind of wait. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a nap, and I'm excited to start day 4 today, and then tomorrow will be day 5, and after that they'll do another cell counts, and if everything it goes well and it goes great, then I get to go home hopefully Tuesday afternoon, early Wednesday. I'm excited. I'm gonna keep you guys posted. For now, hope you guys are having a great beginning of the week. I am excited because this is basically the end of round 5. And then after that, I'll come back for round 6, and crossing my fingers, this will be it. And I'll just start on my way to recovery, meaning my hair will grow. Gotta go get a haircut now. And that's about it. So yeah, they brought lunch, but I'm not having any appetite. I actually just threw up, and since there's nothing in my stomach, it was like empty. It was emptiness. So that felt pretty intense. Other than that, I'm just really just not really doing anything exciting besides just waiting here. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. So injury tickle's officially done, guys. I'm feeling great. The back has no pain. Almost 3 hours since I took the nap to allow my body to rest and lay flat from my intrathecal chemotherapy, and now I'm just gonna have a little slash breakfast lunch, and I'm actually gonna have a turkey sandwich. Looks so yummy, right? Ham and like mayo and all that stuff. And I'm gonna have chips. And I told my nurse to make me some hot chocolate because I love hot chocolate. And she's actually getting them ready. She's getting prepped. I took the medicine that you have to take before chemo starts. It's like they're like a bunch of, it's like a couple steroids that you gotta take so that you know the effect is not too severe. It's actually really nasty. I wanted to record it and show you guys, but I forgot. So maybe I'll do it tomorrow because I still have another day and I'll show you guys how they look like, but they're really, really, really gross. Sandwich is pretty good. It's gonna be my lunch for today. Shout out to my nurse. She came up with the idea. She also made that delicious chocolate that is so pretty good. So she's definitely keeping tabs on me, making sure that I eat for the day because I couldn't even eat my regular lunch because it was pretty intense. I smelled it and immediately I started throwing up. But since there was no food in my stomach, nothing came out, so that was pretty intense. I'm probably just my friends. A few people are coming later today, so I'll get to see them. Hopefully, I get to go home tomorrow, day 5. Day 5 only goes for an hour, so I'm looking forward for that. Now I'm gonna connect the thing right there, and they're gonna get everything ready. So that's nothing too out of the norm. It's been a crazy day. I mean, not a crazy day as in like crazy as in bad, but just like, you know, one thing here, one thing there. Day 4 today of round 5, and they're getting everything ready and set. So I'm excited for that, and I will see you guys. Elizabeth brought me a Mexican Coke.
There you go.
Look at this, guys. And she brought her own one.
Wait, no, I mean you can have both if you want.
No, you can. We're gonna
okay.
toast with this.
Okay.
This is exciting. And she brought pizza. Let's eat pizza because I'm starving.
Okay.
I wish I could change the size of the camera, like flip it, you know?
Do you mind me putting it on?
No, that's fine. Guys, she brought pizza too. Let's eat it. Yes.
Unboxing.
Unboxing. We're not unboxing a Hermes bag, but we're unboxing something better than that, which is pizza. And everybody loves pizza, so we're gonna have pizza right now. Elizabeth, thank you for bringing pizza today.
You're welcome.
And the Cokes. And let's enjoy it, guys.
Pizza review.
Mm-hmm.
What would you rate it out of 10?
I would have to say, like, not gonna lie, 10 out of 10. And just having like pretty good ingredients like the bacon, the Canadian bacon, pepperoni, the 5 different types of cheese, and the original crust, which is extremely, extremely good. So yeah, definitely good, guys. Basic steps on how to eat a pizza during chemo. We decided to go for this one.
This one?
It has Canadian bacon. The reason why I chose Canadian bacon is because since I get to be in the hospital for 5 consecutive days, 24-hour infusion, the entire chemo itself has a lot of side effects. One of them being extremely, extremely nauseous. So everything that I eat typically doesn't stay inside my stomach. So I have to kind of think, like brainstorm, what can I eat today so that I can kind of, you know, stay strong. So pizza was the answer for that. So thank you to Elizabeth who went and got the pizza and the Mexican Coke. Definitely not the healthiest thing to do, but it's good for the soul. So at this point, this is an excellent choice for dinner, and I'm just so happy that she's able to share that pizza with me on a Thursday. No, Monday. Monday. And hopefully I get to go home tomorrow, guys. So I'm super, super excited, and I'll show you guys a bunch of other stuff later on. Right now, my focus is to eat this pizza, which is gonna be technically like my first actual meal of the day. So yeah. Any thoughts, Elizabeth?
No, it was a good choice. Both pizza combinations.
Excellent, excellent choice. So yeah. Tell me, what do you guys eat whenever you guys are in your chemo rounds? Maybe I'll get some suggestions for my last round coming up next month. Thanks.
Yeah.
Guys, so Elizabeth wants me to explain a little bit about the process of chemo, since I have not gotten the chance to do it. So I will, just briefly, not too much. Chemo is pretty intense. There's a lot of side effects, but of course, like the major actual thing, it's more beneficial than the other side effects. I mean, hence why doctors take this procedure as the step rather than not giving it to you. The actual chemo goes straight into the PICC line, and the PICC line, it's basically this PICC line that goes through your arm. And this is the first thing that you have to have when you come for chemo. There's a doctor who specifically do this. That's all they do. They do PICC lines all the time. And the PICC line, it's basically the thing that goes from your arm all the way to your artery that reaches your heart. And it's one of the more strongest veins that you have. Otherwise, if it was to be done in any other vein, it would not withstand the chemo because it's pretty intense. So that's the only way. Of course, there are some risks to that also, like they can puncture your lungs and blah blah blah. But you don't want to think about that because you want to focus on the positive part. So, and the guys that do this, they're pretty good. The doctors that do this, I mean, they're knowledgeable. They know what they're doing. They numb this area, and so you don't really feel anything besides the pressure. You can actually feel the you can actually feel this slowly going and reaching your chest area. But they're very meticulous about the procedure, so it's very, very well executed, and that's one thing that kind of takes the fear away, because everything's like. What? 99?